Hello my wonderful people, it's your boy Domilinks once again. So in this video I'm going to be analyzing a couple of pairs I've been interested in trading in 2025, one of which is USD So right now I'm on the weekly time frame, and currently what you can see is key levels, right? Key levels I plotted from the higher time frame being the monthly and the weekly, right? So as you all know, I make use of the top-down analysis approach. I make use of the top-down analysis. It was the idea of the top-down analysis. I was able to plot these key levels perfectly. So one of the pair I'll be interested in is USD obviously. So currently USD is below a resistance level, which simply means there will be selling opportunities, right? When price is below a resistance level, you should be expecting some selling opportunity, some selling pressure, right? So currently what I can identify here is I can identify a trend in this market, right? On the weekly time frame, I can identify a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. So clearly simply means that this market wants to either pull in another higher low to continue its original direction, right? Now I want you guys to also know this. So if I'm to clear this, now whenever you see a downward push, right, there is usually a resultant move to the upside, right? There's usually a resultant move to the upside. So having cleared that, if you see, whenever we had this downward push, we also have a resultant move to the upside. So having cleared that, let's go back to what we came here for, right? So clearly you can see that for quite some time price hasn't broken this level for quite some time. So this particular level is a key level, is a key resistance level, but one to seize the opportunity that is in line with the overall trend, right? And also show you some possible selling opportunities that you can actually trade, right, and make some profits for yourself. So we've identified the direction of this market on the higher time frame, but we need to take note of some trend, right? How do you do a trend line? Connect the swing lows. So that's how I'm gonna do this. All right, then I'm gonna use my Fibonacci. Because this is a higher low, I'm gonna draw my Fibonacci from swing low to swing high. Then we have an area of interest, and this area of interest where I'm gonna highlight it with my yellow zone 2. I'm gonna make some adjustment on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, this is what it's looking like. So I'm gonna have to adjust this level, this trend line. All right, let's see how it's looking like. So you can see we had this first touch of the trend line around this zone, right? We had this first touch of the trend line, second touch of the trend line, and now price is coming for a third touch of the trend line. And as you all know, the third touch of the trend line is usually an impulsive move, so we should be expecting a bullish reaction around this zone, right? So if I'm to adjust this perfectly, I should be having something like this, but let's keep it like this, right? So I'm going to take away this Fibonacci, right? So price is below this resistance level, simply means you should be looking forward selling opportunity. However, you can't trade when the market is, you can't trade against the market, right? The trend is your friend, as the saying as the saying goes, right? So the trend is your friend. So currently I'll be expecting price to come in for a third touch of the trend line. I'll be expecting something like this. At least this should be the first take profit zone if price was to come all the way to this zone, right? And we should be having something like this. Your stop loss obviously will come below this zone, then your take profit 1 will be around this level, take profit 2 will be around this zone, right? So at this zone, if price was to come here, gives us the confluences to enter for a buy. Your first take profit will be at this level, you move stop loss to break even, then let the remaining trade run all the way to this zone, right? But let's see some opportunities for the sell. Obviously, when price is making a deeper pullback, I usually advise you seize the opportunity of trading that deeper pullback. Deeper pullbacks are the ones that you identify on the higher time frame, like the weekly and the monthly. So once you're able to identify a deeper pullback on the higher time frame, such as the monthly and the weekly, it's advisable you can trade them on the lower time frame, such as the 4-hour and the 1 hour. So I can still identify a trend in the overall trend, right? So I can identify one here, and this is where the selling opportunity comes in. All right, I can identify a zone around here. Right, of which Fibonacci can still play a role around that zone, and around this zone, this is where selling opportunities coming up, right? So I'll be expecting price to come all the way to this area of interest. So if you're in this sell, you should be in some good profits, right? If you're in this sell, you should be in some good profit, and we're expecting price to come all the way to this zone. So if you are to enter for a sell currently, remember, Fibonacci levels are levels of retracement. Fibonacci retracement levels, each Fibonacci retracement level are levels of retracement. So the way I would love to take this, I wouldn't advise you take this sell right now if you've missed the entry, because we usually enter when price at an area of interest, a key area of interest. So currently I wouldn't advise you take this sell. I would advise you wait for price to come all the way to this area of interest, then you can pick up the buy all the way to this zone. So this is what I have for you guys on USD. So I'm going to go on to the next pair. The next pair I'm interested in is Euro USD. I'm going to go all the way to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, as you can clearly see, first of all, the way I've plotted my key levels, shout out to the top down analysis. The top down analysis helped me to actually identify and mark out these key levels very well. Now, first of all, you have to understand that the market is bearish on the Euro USD, and we should only be looking for selling opportunities. And what you can clearly see, so initially price was supposed to come all the way to this zone. Now I always speak about this, that whenever price shies away from your take profit level, from a key level, it simply means that price wants to fulfill or touch a particular technical levels. Now if you look at what happened there, if I'm to switch this to a line chart, you can identify that this is a pullback, right? So price wants to come in to touch this area of interest that is in line with this monthly zone. Look at how this level fits, right? Look at how this level fits, right? So what I feel is going to happen is I'm not going to be surprised seeing price do something like this. So this is exactly what I'll be expecting for Euro USD. Do you understand me? This is exactly what I'll be expecting for Euro USD. As always, the trend is your friend. You trade in the direction of the overall market, right? So this is exactly what I'll be expecting for Euro USD. If you have to understand the structure here, we have lower low, lower high, lower low, not the perfect one, but let's be able to identify it. Lower low, probably I'll switch this to a line chart so we can get more details. Lower low, lower high. Now as long as price doesn't break this previous lower high, this market is still bearish, right? And which I don't see the possibility of price breaking this particular zone. Do you understand me? You know what I feel will happen? So what I will expect and what I will urge you guys to do is to wait for price to come to this zone. Let me adjust that a little bit. Is to wait for price to come to this zone, then you look for selling opportunity. In fact, I feel that when price gets to this zone, we should see massive reaction. In fact, it is the way I would love to take this trade is actually through a sell limit, right? This is what because I will be expecting some massive selling pressure around that zone. Let's look at what the daily time frame looks like. So the daily time frame, I was able to capitalize off a buy setup here, a buying opportunity all the way here, but my risk is minimal because this trade is against the direction of the overall market. Do you understand? So if you see initially what we are expecting on this was, if you see, we identified the structure: lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we're actually expecting what? Either something like this, but you can see what price is actually heading all the way to this overall side. So whenever you see something happens like this, like I always say, it simply means that price wants to fulfill an area of interest, a technical level. There is nothing actually wrong with your what strategy. In fact, if you are to buy around here and if you are to buy from here and close your in fact, there is nothing much here, but if you can capitalize off this massive number of pips, this is about from 1050 to about this is over 500 pips, right? This whole moves over 500 pips, right? So it is better you capitalize off this 500 pips than capitalize off this this should be around this is not even much, right? This is not much, this is not that much. Do you understand? So I think this is over, let's see, this is over 500 pips, right? This whole move is over 500 pips per se. So this is exactly what I'm expecting for something like this. Exactly what I'm expecting for Euro USD. Now, because we're not actually going to be using the daily time frame as our entry, we're going to be using the 4-hour time frame. So this risk is going to actually reduce, right, to give us a much more higher risk to reward ratio. So the next pair I'll be going for is GBP USD. GBP USD is not kind of what I'll be interested in per se. I think I will be looking for much more opportunities on the Euro USD. So clearly, you can see GBP USD above a support level. You expect some reactions, and clearly, what I'm actually expecting is price to get all the way to this area of interest. When price gets this area of interest, I'll be interested in selling opportunities, right? I'll be interested in what? Selling opportunities all the way to this zone. I'll be interested in selling opportunities all the way to this zone. Then once price breaks this particular zone, then we're looking for selling opportunities all the way to this zone. Please take note of the way I drew my key levels. Once again, shout out to the top down analysis. So your key levels play a very important role in the top down analysis. If you're able to identify and mark out your key levels properly, then you shouldn't have a problem looking for entry. So all we just need to do now is to wait for price to come to the area of interest, then we'll look for selling opportunities from there. Now you can capitalize off the buying opportunity that I'm seeing on Euro USD, on GBP USD right now. If I'm to clear this and identify the structure here, you can see that clearly this is a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. This is a higher low because it didn't break this previous higher low, right? So this is a higher low. This higher low is higher than this one, so this is a higher low. Then we have this higher high, higher low, higher high. Something like this should be eminent, right? So this is exactly what we should be looking for on Euro USD. So if we were to enter a sell on Euro USD, to be at when price gets to this area of interest, and after which you'll be looking for a change of structure, but that would be, we can't actually predict what price we do next, right? We actually react to what the market shows us. Do you understand? So I'll be only interested in selling opportunity when price gets all the way here, right? But if I can get a decent entry from here all the way here, I will actually take it. Let's look at some more opportunities if there is on GBP USD for the buying opportunity. So if I was to actually enter this particular trade, not the way I like it. You know what, we just wait for price to get to this area of interest. So I think that's it. Do I have any other pair I would like to bring to you guys? Let's see. USD JPY is another pair I'm interested in at the moment. So USD JPY, once again, I'm interested in this sell because weekly time frame, on the weekly time frame, you can see that this level is a key level, and when price got to this key level, what happened? Price started selling. Price below here is a key level, a key resistance level, so you should be expecting what? Selling opportunities all the way to the downside. So now, because like I always say, it's usually good that you capitalize off deep pullback. Deep pullbacks are the ones that are spotted on the higher time frames. Do you understand? And when you have to capitalize off these deep pullbacks, you actually have to enter at a key level, at an area of interest, right? You should like this place now. This is an area of interest. This is a key area of interest that you should be interested in selling, right, all the way to this zone, so that you wouldn't have problem within this zone. So exactly this is what I'm expecting for USD JPY. I'm expecting some selling pressure around this zone, and if I'm to keep things simple, this will be my area. This will be my take profit level. On the forward, I'm actually on this trade. So this will be what I'll be expecting. I'm actually on this sell bet. Where we should be interested should be on the buy, because technically this market is bullish, right? So I'm going to clear this. So technically this market is bullish. This is a bullish market structure. I should only be looking for buying opportunity. So I should be expecting some reactions when price gets to this zone. Then this is where I'll be interested in buying opportunities. Do you understand? Now whenever you're trading against the trend, try to keep your, especially trading deep pullback, try to keep your risks minimal, right? Apply proper risk management. And let's see if we have any other pair on our list. Another pair I have on my list is actually USD CAD. USD CAD is bullish for quite some time. We approach a particular key level. I'm going to delete these. So USD CAD is actually bullish, right? You can see this is a bullish structure, but we are focused on whatever is happening here. Now this market is actually this particular price is below a resistance key level, right? And we should only looking for what selling opportunities there, but you have to pay attention to the overall direction of the market. So I can spot a selling opportunity around there, which you guys can seize at the moment. If you're watching this video, this is something that I think this is, if this market can close as a bearish engulfing candlestick, then your selling opportunity will be something like this. Then I think this should be your aim, right? While you pay attention to these zones, to these levels. So if you have to sell the USD CAD at the moment, this is what I'm looking at for USD CAD. As you can see, we have this counter trend line. Price has broken the counter trend line, retested the area of interest, and now we're selling. So we should be expecting USD CAD to these zones. We should be expecting once we can clear this green zone, then we shouldn't have a problem coming all the way to this point. So that brings us to the ending of this video. Please, if you love videos like this, try as much as possible to like this video, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would love it. Peace out, guys.